Lawrence was telling us there how he was on the sailed around the Blasket Islands.
Through them.
Through them. Go on, tell me a story about it.
Well, all the books say to sail around them, right? And you're talking about 10 or 15 miles detour going around them. So I decided to sail through them. But there was a heavy swell coming in from the Atlantic, right? Coming in. And I was going across the swell. And it was kind of, the weather was moderate, you know, but the swell was heavy. And the boat was like rocking a lot, you know. So the Blaskets are here and the shoreline is here, and there's this narrow passage, and the whole water from a lot of the water from the bay is going through that channel, you know, which makes it very rough. And it was so bad, you know, it tore away the rudder. Now, you know what the rudder is, do you?
Yeah, that's
for steering.
Yes.
It'd be like you driving and suddenly finding the steering wheel doesn't work.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
So on one side of me there was the waves they were crashing in on the rocks. There was no chance. But the wind was, so I had power but no steering. And all along the shoreline was cliffs. And you could see it. You could see like the waves were hitting the cliffs and going 30, 40 foot high. And you can imagine being in a boat. It's like you'd be wrecked. Even if you weren't in the boat, you'd be wrecked, like on that, you know. And here I was, right in the worst part of it. The Blaskets here, shoreline here, and me right in the middle. And there's no use in, like I have VHF now, and there's no use in ringing them up. I'd have been gone by the time they'd have got to me, you know. I'd say I had 4 or 5 minutes before it had been swept in. No power, no way of turning, nothing.
Jeez.
I had the engine on, and I ran in here, and I looked for, like if I had a plank, I'd have put it out to try and get steerage with that. And there's only short bits of wood there. And anyhow, I suddenly thought of the pole, the 12-foot pole that I have, right?
Yeah.
And I opened up that, and I stuck the pole down into it to try and get leverage with that. Did nothing. And then, now I had the engine ticking over, right? And then it suddenly, I know what made me, well, it suddenly made me, I put the engine full on, right, full on. And that gave me the steerage. And I thought, and she slowly, you couldn't believe how slow, she crept around. And then I thought, the wind's going to hit it now, push it back again. And it didn't, she just kept really slowly going round. And then I was heading for the island, right? And then the same thing happened. She came right around. And then I was going to ring rescue. And then, but I had power. And then I thought, it was 8 miles down to Dingle, and I thought I'd go to Dingle and ring them from there and get rescued from there. And when I got down to Dingle, there's a narrow channel into Dingle, you see, and then the bay is in there. And anyhow, I came through there with the pole, and I was able to go the whole way in and into the dockside. Anyhow, and that was got it repaired then, you know. But it was so bad. Hi Garrett. It was so bad that I rang Elizabeth. And I didn't say anything about what was happening. I just rang her, and it was like saying goodbye to her, you know.
Yeah.
I rang Elizabeth, and she immediately knew there was something wrong, and she recorded the message. She wasn't there, and I just left a message, and she recorded the message. And when she got home, she rang me and she said, "What's wrong?" and all that. She must have known it. But I really thought that was the end of me, you know.
Wow.
So